Hey everybody, it's Divine Urgic with a quick channel update. So, the Worldcon videos are almost done. In fact, all of the artist and interview videos that I did are now uploaded to YouTube. So you're not going to see any more of those. I apologize to anyone who I annoyed or harassed with my camera that I didn't end up putting on the YouTubes. That's a joke, by the way. Everyone was ridiculously nice. I cannot believe how many people were willing to give some no-name with a camera the time of day. So I really want to thank everyone who participated in these videos at Worldcon, as well as everyone who let me film that I didn't eventually upload for one reason or another. So we're going to be resuming regular channel content soon, although the schedule is not going to be anything resembling regular, unfortunately. I've come up with kind of a work plan that I seem to be capable of doing, while at the same time not interfering with other projects that seem to be aiding me in my health a bit better. So there will still be continuous YouTube content. As I've said many times before, I'm not quitting YouTube. At the very least, it'll end up being a great platform, hopefully, for any of my projects, should any of them actually come to fruition. So there's still going to be YouTube videos, still going to be Baldur's Gate. I'm going to finish Undertale. I'm going to finish Diablo 3. And then I'm probably going to upload some Path of Exile content once I've got one of the other two, because Baldur's Gate's going to be going on for a long time. Especially at the rate I upload. Baldur's Gate is going to be going on for a long, long time. So, with all that in mind, there's one other change that's going to probably happen to the channel format, and that is my financial situation has gotten tight enough between medical bills and other unexpected losses and expenditures that I can't maintain the Adobe toolset anymore. I just don't have the money in my budget to keep doing it. So all of my videos after the cosplay video are going to be being made in some type of new editor that's going to be a free-to-use editor. I'm going to try to not have to use just the YouTube editor, because that editor is very limited, and what it can do, I'm still not entirely sold on it doing it all that well, especially compared to professional tools. But I know that there are some freebie editors out there, especially for people who are amateurs like me, who are trying to just maintain some regular content on YouTube. So this might result in a small drop in quality or some small delays before the next Baldur's Gate video gets uploaded, but I just can't afford to keep the Adobe licenses up to date anymore. So with that, that's pretty much it. Not going to ramble on that much longer this time. Just wanted to do a quick channel update. A couple of quick thoughts on some things. Went and saw Annabelle Creation, and that was a very well done, creepy horror movie. It built up a little bit faster, with a little less caution with a little more caution thrown at the wind than any of the previous movies in that universe, and I'm still not entirely sold. At a few points I found it breaching my contract of believability, or basically reducing my it was triggering a little bit of disbelief in me. For some reason, the phrase was on the tip of my tongue, and it vanished. Anyway, so it sounds kind of weird when you're talking about a ghost story and suspension of disbelief. That's what I was talking about there. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg! Sorry. Some of you will get that reference and others won't, but I think most of you will probably get that reference. Anyway, so yeah, it seems kind of weird to talk about suspension of disbelief in a horror movie, but as far as the universe had been established so far, and as far as just what the common expectation is from supernatural thrillers, there are certain levels of power that you come to anticipate from these supernatural entities. And if I had a complaint about Annabelle creation, it was that the entity seemed to be way, way too powerful and capable of such ridiculous feats of just demonic presence that it's like, it's the kind of level of demonic presence that they usually don't even depict the Antichrist as having that level of power. Like you usually have to talk about a Lord of Hell or Lucifer himself before you get to these demonstrations of power. So that I thought was a little weird that they chose to go that route. But other than that, the build-up was well done. The characters were very likable. So, and that's, in my opinion, that's important. I don't like horror movies where they just make the characters intentional trash so that you don't feel bad about bad things happening to them. I want to care about the characters. So, and then I also saw Dunkirk, which I think is probably an important movie for most people from younger generations to see. That was a very interesting take on a war movie. They did some interesting things involving multiple storyline perspectives being interwoven with each other, and even some asynchronous storytelling to kind of give you an idea of what it was like for different people and different stages in this heroic rescue that was performed on these, hundreds of thousands of stranded soldiers. So I really, really like Dunkirk, but I don't think there's going to be many people, unless you just absolutely just hate historicals or war movies, then I don't think there's going to be many people who would not at least be able to appreciate the artistry and the storytelling that they used in Dunkirk. But that's it. That's it for the channel update. So, I'm probably going to be trying to do some streaming soon. Not sure when that's going to happen. That'll be announced on Twitter and the other usual places that I throw up announcements. Until then, this is Divine Erdrick signing out, and as I've been doing so lately, I will see you all in Rayclast.